All right, so we just saw Tanya Pruitt. This is Caden Pruitt. Tanya went 000, so Caden, pressure's on, my friend. Oh, Caden, 2 red. For Kick Booty Motorsports, 462.9, 148. Joel Hubbard, 458, 150, 007 red. Yeah, Kenny, aren't we all looking for new partners, right? Hey, congratulations. I think JJ said this, but I'll make sure that Timmy Markoglu knows. It was his what was his birthday yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Timmy Markoglu won the Regals Fiberglass Dragster Scoop as part of the Needs It the Most Award, because Timmy took his scoop and sent it 50 feet in the air about 3:30 down the racetrack. Howard Reedy has won a Regals Fiberglass Dragster Scoop for the first 000. Hey, congratulations, Howard. Congratulations, Timmy. And now congratulations, Tanya Pruitt. She wins the Ultronics Perform Air 2 weather station for the 000. How about that? So we got Regal scoops, we got Ultronics weather stations. We got all kinds of great things given away. I need me one of those weather stations too. My racing program's significantly suffering from lack of technology, and I need a Ultronics thing. I'm gonna have to get me one of them. Colby, I do not believe Chris made the trip. At least I have not seen Chris. I think our only Colorado car here, selfish plug, is Adam Kyoto. Paul Rich and James Lee. Paul Rich, 26 on the tree, 464, 147. James Lee is a lot late. I'm going to spare James the reaction time set over the microphone. Nah, I never spare him. He was 126. Got to tighten that up for tomorrow. Isaac Hill, Dylan Coggins. You don't want to go late when I'm on the microphone because I have no shame. I don't believe in this whole hiding it. Well, the reaction time goes up on our live stream anyway, so everybody can see it anyway, so what does it matter? Dylan Coggins, Isaac Hill. Hey, appreciate it, Leroy. I just met Leroy Duran. Leroy came up here. Leroy's looking for, we got us a parts call, which, by the way, Dylan Coggins, 17 on the tree, 457. Isaac Hill, 32 on the tree, and 451 at buck 53. Leroy Hill has the AC Delco. Warren upstairs, we were correct. It's an XKJ car. That's a bad to the bone hot rod. I like them Haas cars. Leroy is looking for a MagnaFuel ProStar 500 fuel pump, preferably with the filter cylinder column that's attached to it. If you can help out Leroy, he needs a MagnaFuel ProStar 500 fuel pump with the filter. He is also looking for a weather station because your weather station crap out or something. Is that what happened? So if you have a weather station or you're selling a weather station, Leroy's looking for one because his crapped out. And he's also looking for that MagnaFuel ProStar 500 fuel pump with a filter. He is the AC Delco Cavalier that's parked, what, down the hill here?
Down the hill by the
by the restrooms and all that jazz, they can check in with the Diva desk. And to be honest, that's probably one of the cooler hot rods on the property. So that's going to be hard to miss. So, very good. Thank you, Leroy. If you can help out Leroy make that happen as Dave Rohrbull and Not On File makes our way down the racetrack. It was an XKJ car. I thought it was. Actually, I'm going to give credit where it's due. Warren was the first one to point it out. That's a bad to the bone hot rod. I said it out loud on the microphone, but I'll say it again. If Leroy wants to just park that baby right in my garage and then I'll take it home, works with me. We're looking at the racetrack over there in the right lane. Not sure what's happening. Well, gosh darn it. We will have to push Dragsters back. Not exactly sure what happened. I don't know if there's a... Okay, now I really don't know what's going on. All right, so we tried to get the one car down the racetrack. They staged, but the driver missed the tree and now is pre-staged? Is that where we're at? Maybe fully staged. Fully staged. RPMs. There we go. There we go. That's Ian Woods. All right. We're back on track. Well, how about check this out? He's 008. At the 330, he's 3100. At the 8th, he's 4800. A whole bunch of zeros on board that one. So the tractor will come out and make a quick little pass. Hopefully this isn't a very long delay. I don't think it is. At least they haven't told me it is. Drake, you are correct, my friend. That AC Delco car is one of the baddest hot rods. Oh, it's from Arizona. So Drake obviously must race with this Leroy. So Tony Henderson and Leroy, I guess, on the parts search. They're looking for a MagnaFuel ProStar 500 fuel pump with the filter, preferably with the filter. I suppose if you had all the correct AN fit, what's that, an AN8? Something like that for the filter and everything like that with the screw and the spring and all that jazz. And if you happen to have a weather station or maybe you're selling a weather station, it sounds like Leroy's crapped out. So they're looking for 2 parts. If you have a parts call, let me know. We'll get it out to you. We don't want any racer to think that they are alone. They are not. We will try to get you to the best of our ability. Parts that are out there. Hopefully we found that rocker. I can't remember if it was a rocker arm or a rocker shaft. I think it was a shaft that Phillips was looking for. I can't remember. For a big block Chevy. Hopefully that's taken care of. They were up top in the RV campground area. As we have 700 tuned in on our Fling series. Oh. Oh, Leroy. Leroy, where are you, my friend? Leroy, we have a weather station, so we can at least get you the weather station. The weather station's located on the tower. So what is your name, sir? Ethan, can you hang here for just a second, or you got to go? You stay here? Okay, stay here, because I want you to hand it off to him. So Leroy, Leroy, please make your way to the tower. We have at least a weather station that I think he says you can borrow or maybe buy. He's got a spare one, I guess. So, Leroy, we have a weather station. Head on up to the tower immediately. All right. We're, yes, that's Leroy. Leroy meet Ethan. Ethan meet Leroy. Look at that. Racers helping racers. I love it. Makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. Okie dokie. The tractor on the racetrack. Dragsters in the back. We mentioned that Tanya Pruitt. Congratulations, Tanya. You also won the Ultronics Perform Air 2 weather station, second 000. And Howard Reedy, you're the winner of the Regals Fiberglass Dragster Scoop. I tell you what, that product they got over there at Regals is awesome. I feel like our chat bleachers lost a little bit of steam. What's going on, chat bleachers? Where you at? Are you guys still awake? Is this thing on? Tap, tap. I ain't forgot about you, chat bleachers. Where you at? As we continue on this Rad Torque Systems Fall Fling presented by Optima. The event coverage is courtesy of Jakes and Mickey Thompson. Hey, thanks, Jakes. Jakes. Mickey Thompson. Oh. Oh, do I have to do a split screen on streams now? Is that how it's... Oh, there is a part 2, eh? Oh, yes. Oh, gosh. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Hold on. All right, let's do this screen to this one, then this one to this one. Oh, what are we doing here? How late are we going tonight? I don't know, Ron. We're going. That's where we're going. We're going. Whatever it takes to get the dragsters in and then get everybody to bed. Virginia says your kids better get to bed. It's a school night. Well, you know. School schmool. Jay Helms checking in from Madison Township, Illinois. Hey, thanks, Jay. Hey, Lane Ingo checking in from Pueblo. I tell you what, Lane Ingo, remember the name. That guy has been tearing it up lately. Lane got to start traveling to some of this big money stuff because I tell you what, Lane's been on a roll. So hello to the Ingo family back in Colorado. Lane's a talented driver, and I sure know that I think I've lined up against Lane twice, and he has waxed me big time. Colby, they took my camera away. I used to have a camera inside the announcer's booth, and they did take it away. They needed it for more important things. Although I have to be honest, I really do like the announcer cam. I feel like it gives at least a face to a voice type thing. So we did kind of have a second stream that split off. So we have a part 2, but also part 1's going too. So I referenced this earlier, you know, the movie Inception, we kind of got this dual thing going on, and yet we're talking to 2 different chats all at the same time. That's pretty crazy. No first round tonight. No first round tonight, Sagi. First round will be tomorrow morning. We did send JJ back to the little condo place because he's got important things to focus on. School and round number 1 tomorrow morning. Mike Rogers, good evening. Yo. How we doing? Beth Sarah, waiting on the 2 grandsons, Jeff and Matt. I love that. She says she loves watching them even if it's a time run. Drake asks, what time does first round kick off tomorrow? That's a really good question. Sometime in the morning. Whenever the Lord willing allows us. I'm going to take a guess. I don't want to speak for anybody, but I'm guessing 8 o'clock if we can. Obviously, today has been a little bit more of a difficult evening when it comes to the weather. Hopefully tomorrow will be nice and easy. Lee, I don't think you have to switch. I think you could stick on this one. I don't know. Warren could answer that best. Warren, are we ending the first stream, or are we just going to keep it up, right? Did I shut my microphone off? Or maybe Warren's not even listening to me. He's tuned me out. All right, maybe my microphone's broke or something. Maybe I broke this one too. Apparently I broke one, and then they gave me another one, and I broke that one, and now I broke this one. Is this one broke again? I think I broke this one again. Oh my God. I think I broke it. No, this one did. This one worked in that room. Oh, Warren just tuned me out. He just tuned me out. He wasn't listening to me. He's like, oh, geez, it's Ronnie again.
Ronnie, you're
right. If our subscribers or our listeners have to jump to part 2 because part 1 is being ended. Is that true or no?
Part 1 will continue, although the archive will stop in 12 hours.
Ah, okay. So I guess the recommendation would be to jump to part 2. That is the official announcement. Because the archiving stops. I don't know. Does the archiving even care about chat bleachers?
No, but it will stay live, but it'll just stop at 12.
Oh, it stops at 12. Oh, so they really do need to jump to part 2 then.
No, it like stays live, and when you go back to it,
Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to make the executive decision and say chat bleachers jump to part 2. We're going to keep part 1 on, but jump to part 2. I don't know. But do whatever appeases your heart, man. We're just trying to kill time while the tractor does its thing.
just tell them if they want to talk in the chat together.
Yeah. Yeah, we're paying attention to. I got them both on the dual split screen. Did you need something, by the way?
No, she told me that you were asking about the part 1.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, you know, I have to say, as well built as this tower is, if we could just punch a hole right through here so I could just peep my head right over here, that wouldn't be too bad either. We should have broke that glass, not this one. The staff's here probably thinking, we don't want any glass broken, bro. All right, back at it with long cars. Kenny says nothing like racing at 3 in the morning. Yeah, you know, I have to be honest with you. I have very part 2 is up, Lee. If you go to the Fling YouTube on their main page, you will see part 2 is up. Part 2 is 100% up, so you'll find it. Smart guy. He'll find it. I have a very hard opinion on running until 3 a.m., Kenny. Because it's funny, because a lot of people will tell you, well, you know, does this track have curfew, this or that, and blah, blah, blah. And, oh, that's great. You know, we can run till 3 a.m. I'm going to be honest. Who wants to run till 3 a.m.? Who really wants? Ain't nobody want to run till 3 a.m. I mean, I guess if you're the driver running for, you know, $750,000, maybe. But could you imagine running like a gambler race for $1,000 till 3 a.m.? No, thank you. Hard pass. Hard pass. I'm going to go get sleep. Tommy Norton's 10 on the tree, 450. Travis Laster, 15 and 478. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I just don't feel like that's something I would want to do. All right, so a little bit of a broom, broom, sweep, sweep. Hey, Lee made the switch. There he is. Travis Laster finally gets to make his pass. Travis breaking in new tires. Took that baby all the way to 330. Oh, look, a door car. A late ad. Yeah, so for those of you who are in the chat bleachers, if you are on part 1 or part 2, it does not matter. We will continue them live. However, when they are saved on the tube, it stops at like 5 more minutes. So the archive is going to stop, but we will keep them running live for the rest of the evening. So if easiest said is, if you are watching this stream, you're good. You're good. If you all want to participate on one stream, we're telling everybody to go to part 2. It doesn't matter. You post on the chat bleachers, I'll read it. Don't you worry. Travis Laster, 31 red, 412. Travis Laster hits the racetrack at 171 miles an hour. Yikes. That is fast. Goodness me. That may be fastest dragster on the property. Dude is booking it down the valley. That's really fast. All right, Dickie Kiersey and Will Kreisman. So for those of you who are new to the stream, welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in to the Fling at Night. Late night Fling. Fling After Dark. It's the Rad Torque Systems Fall Fling presented by Optima. This is the time run for the first 75 grander. We had 350s scheduled. Weather played a part, and now we have 275s scheduled. Round 1 is tomorrow, and these are the time runs for the first one. Dickie Kiersey out of Sigornsville. It's like Sigourney Weaver, but Sigornsville. That's the only way I can remember how to pronounce that city. 15 on the tree and 578 at 118. Will Kreisman 20, 458 at $150. More dragsters. Severn Johnson and Jamie Miller. Jamie. And Asheville, North Carolina. Undercover dragster. Severn. Place, oh, in Maryland. Maryland is not close. Jamie Miller, 34 on the tree, 442. Severn, 26 and 474. Boy, that's a good-looking dragster pulling into the water box over there in the right lane. Mark Mueller, or Mueller. Mark, we actually did, we did a throwback earlier today. Mark, we did the phrase that pays. and we gave an Optima battery. We brought it back. Like throwback. Oh, we should have called it Throwback Thursday. It's Thursday. Oh, we missed that one. Oh, that was an easy one. It was the Throwback Thursday, Optima battery style, where we gave away a battery in the chat. Congratulations to Chris. I think if I remember how to pronounce his name, it was Schnagelberger. Chris ended up winning. Congratulations, Chris. Ray Miller III and Jeff Sarah. Jeff's on the property. Beth's watching somewhere. Sarah, right lane. Miller, left lane. Jeff turns her 9 red. 452 at a $1.52. Ray Miller, 16 green. 446 at a $1.54. Oh, is it Severn, Mark? Thank you for that. I appreciate that. We always try to get the names right up here, but sometimes that can be difficult, as one would think the announcer would be good at his words, but apparently no. Not so much. Never was good with words, especially books. Like, books are the worst because they are the most words. And they're all together, and they're all at the same time, and there's no pictures, and it's brutal. I'm more of a blank space guy. I guess I'm more of a numbers guy. Chase Conley, he was your runner-up in the shootout on Tuesday, which seems like it was 3 weeks ago. Connolly 16 and 446 at a $1.55. Steven, we're having all kinds of fun tonight in the chat bleachers and on the racetrack. We finally got to go racing. Hooray! I don't even know if we've called half our dragsters. Eden Luckhart and TJ Owens. Yes, part 2 is up. You can go check out part 2. I don't even know how many people we have. Well, I got to do this split screen thing, so I can't tell how many people are watching. A whole lot. Let's see, we got 600 on this one. We got a couple more hundred on the other one. So we have, do the math, 800, 900, 1,000, something like that. I don't know. I lost track. TJ Owens, 22 on the tree, 450 at a $1.53. Eden Luckhart out of Virginia, 26 and 461. Yeah, you were exactly right, Katie. I have not seen Troy yet. Troy Inskeet, where is he? He's the official racer of the chat bleachers. I'm not sure where Troy is. We'll have to say. There is still a whole bunch more dragsters left, so yeah. Hang tight. Tommy Shackelford and Talon Farmer. Farmer going to be one to watch this weekend. Pretty good driver. 15 on the tree and 458 at a $1.50. Tommy, 25 and 501. Yeah, we'll have to see where Troy is. It's Sugar Shane Carr out of Bradenton. Does Shane really live in Bradenton, though? I feel like this guy just travels around and wins a whole bunch of money all over the place. Tony Caracia, Asheville, North Carolina. Ah, there's Troy. Troy is driving a dragster. And he is in a category that we're going to be calling very soon. So stay tuned, Chat Bleachers. Your official representative on the racetrack, Troy Inskeep, is going to be driving in the dragsters. Tony Caracia with a really good-looking dragster. Beautiful machine. Asheville, North Carolina. It's a next gen. It's got to be good looking. Tony, 24, 436. Shane Carr. Sugas, 006, and 466. So Bass will shoot. We'll point him out once we see him. You know, I know we got a lot of door car fans in the chat bleachers. I tell you what, if it's got 4 wheels and it goes fast, I'm all about it. I don't care if it's a dragster. I don't care if it's a roadster. I like the motorcycles. I shouldn't even say 4 wheels. Even the 2-wheelers. Although I would never get on one of those things. You couldn't pay me to ride a motorcycle. PJ Rains, 005. At least fast in a drag strip. I leave that to the top guys, the Casey Baws of the world. I can't do that. That's not my thing. I need 4 wheels. Josh Owens, 17 red, 480 and 143. Gavin Wisnant and Don Butkowitz. Don, 17, 483, 142. Gavin, 15 on the tree and 482 at a $143. I don't know, Colby, yet. I like, you know, I mean, obviously I drive one, so they're cool. I like all race cars. I tell you, some of the margins on some of these dragster events, when it's like some dude's 3 and the other dude's 5 total, I'm like, dang, that's bad to the bone. What about snow machines? Stephanie asks. Stephanie, I will not. I am not. Give a shout out to Nicole Stiers. Nicole was driving out, and I saw she was riding the snowmobiles on the drag strip. I couldn't do that either. If it's got a belt that goes on the ground, no, I'm not. That's all right. It's technically 1 wheel because it's just one big slick. I like four slicks on the ground, nice and sturdy at each corner. I can't tip over. Knowing me, I'll probably tip over. Jackson Walters, 14 on the tree and 5 flat. Brandon Thompson, 47 on the tree and 504, 137. Hey, Colt would like to give a shout out to Papa Som, Ryan Miller, and Brandon Dolezal for helping from back home. Is Colt on the property? Are you on the property, bud? If you are, welcome, welcome to Bristol. Oh, he's rolling up now. He said he's rolling up now, dog. It's not, actually, it's not dog, it's dog. D-A-W-G. Oh, I wasn't saying you were hating, Mark. Just more so that I know there's a lot in the chat bleachers that they prefer door cars. I get it. I like dragsters too. They're all right. They're all good. All dragsters, you can make your way to the lanes, please. All dragsters at this point. We will take all dragsters. All dragsters, we will take you to the lanes, please. All dragsters, if you have not made your hit down the racetrack. All dragsters, come on down. Oh, Mark's playing poker online. Pro tip. 2-7 offsuit, fold that hand. Fold that hand. You don't want that one. The ones where the two symbols match, when you get that one, keep that one. Keep that one. Yeah. 2-8 offsuit, you don't want that one. No. You send that baby back. You punch that one back and say, nah, nice try. Nice try, poker gods. James Kroll, just time runs. Cameron Manuel and Ken Batchelor. Batchelor out of North Carolina. Manuel out of North Carolina. We must have more North Carolinians. Is that the appropriate way to say it? Carolinians? Than any other state. Kent's 28, 448. Manuel, 24, 452. Colby says, how do we say burrito? I can go for a breakfast burrito tomorrow morning. Kelvin, do they have a curfew at Bristol? I don't know. I'm guessing no. Because there's trees everywhere. I mean, we're surrounded by trees. We're surrounded by mountains. So I'm guessing no, but I don't know. I'm not positive about that. Lester Atkins, Bob Engelman. Lester Atkins, 24 on the tree, 449, 8, 156. Bob Engelman, 006 red, 453 at 152. Daryl and Lisa Tillman ask, will the run order be the same as tonight with odd number door cars being called first, or will they be calling even number first tomorrow? Thank you in advance. I'm going to be honest with you, Daryl and Lisa. First of all, you have a beautiful car. And two, I don't know the answer to that. And I'm going to tell you that's above my pay grade, and that's for the big boss. I think the big boss is going to have to answer that one. I can tell you this. I know door cars are leading us out tomorrow. So we have a 50% chance of getting it either even first or odd first. And I know that doesn't help you at all. But that's about all I know. Tony Smith, 76, 495. Rick Macco, 49 and 531. You know, we always tell kids you're not supposed to say I don't know. But I have to be honest with you, sometimes it's just good to be honest. It's like, I don't have the answer to that. Will I try to find the answer? I will. But unfortunately, the big boss is not in the room right now. So when the big boss is in the room, being Emily, you all thought I was talking about Peter. No, it's Emily. I will ask her. And if I see Peter, I'll ask him too. As Dale Thaxton and Chris Reynolds. I'm going to take a guess we would stay with what we're doing, but don't quote me on that. I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe we'll throw you a curveball and just start with something else. Who knows? Dale Thaxton, 17 on the tree, 515, 132. Chris Reynolds, 36 and 456. So again, all dragsters, if you did not get that call, all dragsters, if you have not made your run, all dragsters, you should be making your way to the lanes. If you have not made your hit, this is your time. If you have not made your hit, all dragsters, come on down. Peter was listening. I am told the official word is even number door cars will be first tomorrow. Even number door cars will be first tomorrow. Thank you, Peter. So there you go, Daryl and Lisa, your answer. Even number door cars will be first out tomorrow. And Mark just pulled 2-7 suited. Hey, suited not bad. Off suit? I don't know. Dakota Wells and Matt Sams. Dakota Wells, 70 on the tree, 452, 154. Matt Sams, 29 on the tree, and 501 at 137. Tyler Deskins and Charles Treese. Treese for a place called Cherokee Auto Sales. And Tyler in the Mullis car. Oh, there's that Kingsport. It's not King, it's supposed to be King's Space Port, but they just combine them here nowadays, so it's just Kingsport. You know it's getting late. Charles Trees, 14 on the tree, 482 at 143. Tyler Deskins, 35 and 484.9. Terry wants to wish Lester Atkins good luck this weekend. All right, we'll pass that along to Lester, Terry. David, I have no idea if that's true or not, but if it is, good work. Good work. Cody Nelson and Eugene Drogan Jr. Excuse me, I butchered that one. Drugan's out of Quakertown, Pennsylvania, is a carpenter. So if you got to put two pieces of wood together, you go call Eugene. He'll hook you up, man. 23 on the tree, 505 at $135. Cody Nelson's 22 on the light and 520 at 132 miles an hour. David Scott, thank you for joining us. I know you're late to the game. Tomorrow, we will run round one of our first 75K with our friends at APD Carburetors and ATI Performance Products, Jags and Trailer Ranch. We originally were scheduled to run three $50,000 to win events. Unfortunately, weather has been a real problem over the last 2 days, as David Wiseman and Corey Ream stage them up. So the decision was made to make it two 75K races, which I think, quite frankly, is a great idea. So we have the two 75Ks. We have not had the chance to get people a time run, and that's what this is. So you are now watching the time runs essentially before tomorrow. Tomorrow will not have a new entry time run, so you will go in to round number one immediately tomorrow. There are no new entries. It will be tomorrow, round one of the 75K, and then we'll take it from there. That's as far as I'll go. We'll try to go as far. Obviously, our goal would be to complete the race tomorrow. But they tell me tomorrow's supposed to be good. I have to say, I think if you ask anybody, when they looked at the schedule for Thursday, on Tuesday or Wednesday, they'd tell you Thursday was a complete loss because the weather report didn't look good. And after that one, stuff that came many hours ago, it's been fine. So as far as I'm concerned, the weather report's improving. I try to stray on the side of positivity. Corey Ream, 18 on the tree, 482 at 143. Wiseman, 23 on the light and 526 at the top end. There's Kyle Coltrera, heavy hitter. Dylan Witherow, heavy hitter. In fact, Dylan was one of our winners last year, if I remember correctly. Dylan, 39 on the tree, 462. Kyle Coltrera, 14 and 463. one, this was actually a pre-entry sold out event. So this one was capped at 425, and so it was a pre-entry, and it was sold out many moons ago. Virginia, you got to be careful with the R word in the chat. If Ed is lurking, you're going to get the hammer. We don't speak of the R word, even in the chat bleachers. That's bad juju. Not on the mic, not in the chat bleachers, not in the pit area. Jesse Long and TJ Harper. It's kind of weird. David Wiseman just went down the racetrack. David Wiseman's also in the chat bleachers. I don't know how that works. He says he runs DER there. That's their points program, I believe, that Red runs. TJ Harper, 15 on the tree, 450. Jesse Long, 38 on the tree and 478. I've been here a lot longer than he has. I don't know, Edward. Edward will unleash the hammer. Although he may be on the first one still. He's probably rushing to the second one now. Part 2. I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. Kenny Schneider out of Virginia. It's a race tech. We do not have the driver on file over here on the left side. Schneider 004 red. 445, 154, not on file, friend, 13 and 447. Boy, that was a long burnout. I mean, that baby was spinning the tires until 100 feet. Breaking in new tires was Steve Presley, Texas runner. It's an M&M car. Cody Strickland, left side. Undercover car. I like those undercover cars. Strickland, 32 green. 452, Steve Presley, red by 3,000. 445, 154. Shane Maddox and Matt Shell. Oh, somewhere. Beth Sarah's ears just perked up and said, "Did you just say Matt Shell?" I did say Matt Shell. Long Valley, New Jersey runner. It's an elite chassis. I ain't never heard of one of them. I'm going to have to go check that car out. Matt Shell, right side. Shane Maddox, left side. That's a Maddox chassis. Hey, how about that? It's like he planned it that way. Matt Shell lets her loose, 2,000 red, 492, 139. Shane Maddox, 008, and 448 with a 6. Tyler Mosley and Megan Young. Megan out of Inglewood, Tennessee. It's an American chassis. I really like them American chassis. I love their social media. Brittany does a great job with some of their questions that they put up and the videos that they do. Hilarious stuff. Tyler Mosley out of South Carolina. It's a race tech. Hey, we're going to give away a race tech. Are you serious about that, Donnie? Built by Bill Frederick, who was the head engineer at Undercover? Because I have an undercover. I love undercovers. Uh-oh. Well, Tyler Mosley left 004, 466. Megan Young did not leave the starting line. Is that the elite stuff? I'm going to have to go see that car. Because I love me the undercover cars. Beth's watching from New Jersey. Thanks for tuning in, Beth. If you would like to check in, or you would like to do a shout out, or you would like to wish somebody a birthday or a happy anniversary, whatever you want, throw it in the chat bleachers. We'll get it read for you. Megan Young. That's a lot cleaner. That's what it's supposed to look like. 13 green, 465, 149. Bob Kalipsky and Wallace Wilson. Oh, you got one too, eh, Donnie? They're cool cars. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that elite car out. I have yet to look at these next-gen cars either, too. I really need to look at them up close. I really not had the time lately. I'll get there. I'll get out the tower in a little bit. Bob out of Pennsylvania. Wallace Wilson, right side, out of South Carolina. Ah, Travis Laster's got one as well, too. Yeah, I'm going to have to go see that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wallace Wilson, 006, 443, 156. Bob, red by 5,000. 450. 152. Well, I'm going to take a guess and say it's Matt Shapiro, who's over there in the right lane. It could go one of two ways. It's Shapiro or it's Shapiro. There's a lot of Shapiros in more of the Chicago region, where if I remember correctly, when you get to the New Jersey and New York, it's Shapiro. So we're going to go with Shapiro and hope it's correct. And if it's wrong, somebody can correct me. We have no name over there on the left side. I don't know what we're looking at. They're kind of... It looked like he was cleaning something, but... All right, I think we're good. Thanks for checking in, Mark. Shapiro. Is that correct, Donnie? Double 04, 476, 144, Matt Shapiro. 29. And 481, 143. Oh, they were telling me it's correct. Now it's not correct. No, it's Shapiro. I don't know. I had a really good friend from Chicago whose last name was Shapiro. In fact, some may know him, Les Shapiro. Les Shapiro was a long-time announcer in the Midwest. Actually, he really wasn't an announcer. He was a sports announcer for a while time. He was a news guy. And he did the news in Chicago, and then he was in Denver for a long, long time, and I miss him dearly. We lost him to cancer a couple years ago. Rest in peace, Les. Drew Smith. It's a diamond chassis. These are cool cars too. I gotta go see me a diamond chassis. I like how the chats. Yes, no, yes was the first one and the second one. Oh, there's Warren, the GOAT. Yeah. You want the mic for a little bit?
If you don't mind.
Warren Evans, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to take over for a hot second. Chat bleachers, give Warren a warm welcome. He's going to call some dragsters for you.
Thank you, Ronnie. Drew Smith, left side, Kentucky runner with a 5:15 at 132. Right side, Robbie Joins out of Sparta, North Carolina, 5:03 at 137. Getting our time run in here. This is the time run session for the weekend. Shannon Gilmore backing up over here left side out of Maryville, Tennessee, the M&M chassis machine. And Jason Sizemore, also a Tennessee runner in the Mullis car. A little bit of cleanup going on out there in front of the Sizemore car, and I believe that's Randy out there with the mop. Do a little cleanup there behind the car as Sizemore rolls up. I have no idea what that was right there. As lit both stage bulbs, matted it, bulbs went off. That was spectacularly weird. Awful lot of people congregating around that race car. In the meantime, looks like a single for Shannon. Sizemore's car is broken. And Shannon joins the I'm Not Running party. And we're going to reset the left lane now. Try this all again. Well, that's what that's supposed to look like. Race car going down the racetrack, 4:56.6, 1:51 for Shannon Gilmore. Once again, I know the text went out. Just a reminder, if you are any dragster and you have not made your time run, this is your final call to the lanes. If you're a dragster, regardless of color, and you've not made your time run, this is your final call to the staging lanes, as there's only a handful of dragsters left back there. Well, I say that, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 25 or so of you back there, 25 or 30. Lynn, join us. Left side, Houston Dial right. Both of them out of North Carolina. As they will pair up side by side. A lot of long, skinny cars here. As we're finishing up our time run session. Here to kick off our big money races. 75K tomorrow, 75K on Saturday. As 3 races become 2. Lynn's 006 on the green side. Houston flips it red by 013. Lynn Jonas, 479.9, 143. Houston dial, right lane, 484 and 141. Again, we're just wading through time runs here. Hey, shout out to Steve Rogers. Miss you guys too at Coles County Dragway, USA. Haven't been there, actually. Haven't been there for, I think this is my second season, and that's a terrible thing. But, you know, no rest for the wicked. Out on the road all the time these days. Just part of the gig. Hello to everybody out there that's saying, hey, it's good to be on board for a few minutes. I just need a little break from pushing the buttons up there. Here's Jesse York left side, Fred Hagberg on the right. Hagberg out of Charlotte, North Carolina for Malloy Roofing. That's the right side car. Jesse York out of Muncie, Indiana. .003 red, 002 red. Get that out of your system, boys. 538 left side for Jesse York at 124 miles an hour. Fred Hagberg, 499 at 137. Over here on the right side. Braden Taylor, Connor Calder coming up now. Taylor left side, the Alabama runner in the American car. Connor Calder right side, North Carolina Race Tech chassis machine over here on the right. Again, dragsters getting their time shot here. Looks like we've got one over to the side looking things over to make sure they're in good shape over there. Still have that last opportunity to get down the racetrack. Again, red and red, 006, 005. You see it on the scoreboards down there. 460 for Braden Taylor at 149 miles an hour. Right side, Connor Calder, 470 at $146. Here's Steve Law for Law Chevrolet out of Boonville, Indiana. Danny Nelson built race car. He's on the left, the Ballad Health lane here at Thunder Valley. Right side, the Super Grip lane. That's Josh Baker from Lancaster, Kentucky. Another American machine. Over here on the right. Saw our friend Brittany Ulmer out there earlier today. Britt, of course, a welder fabricator at American Race Cars, as well as every other thing that she does. Plus, every once in a while, she gets in the seat of the dragster and makes a few laps herself. There we go. We're on the green side now. 006 green for Steve Law on the let go. 478 at 144 for Law. For Josh Baker, he'll card at 458 at 149.88 miles per hour. Sawyer Atkins and Christopher Garrett coming along next. Atkins out of Burnsville, North Carolina. Christopher Garrett, Richmond, Kentucky, the right side. One of those John Parks built Ultratech machines over here on the right-hand lane. Austin Smith out there on the Ronin, capturing those starting line images for you. Les Mayhew, top end, swinging the camera. And they just watched a 466.6 at 148 for Sawyer Atkins. Christopher Garrett right side, 437 at 157. Somebody asked if I personally was announcing at the Million. No, I was not at the Million. I was off somewhere else doing something else, but I was not there. I'm just kind of stepping in here just to give everybody a little break. Car on the left side, not on file. Right side, Gabe Taylor. Another racer from just across the border in North Carolina. How about a 462 left side for car 700? 462 at 148. Gabe Taylor, 444 at 155. Jeremy York now, the pink taco machine. Car formerly campaigned, if I recall correctly, by Disco Dean. Dean Carnes ran that car in the Super Quick Series. Selma, Indiana, Diamond Chassis Machine alongside Todd Stevens. Sugar Grove, North Carolina, and his Race Tech hot rod. As we are winding things down, we just have a couple of more lanes worth of race cars, and then we'll call it a night. It's been a long, long day, and for our track crew out there, they put in yeoman effort, having to scrape the racetrack from end to end just to create a great racing surface for you racers out there. I think they did a spectacular job. Jeremy York, 452, 152. Todd Stevens, right side, 466 at 149 miles per hour. Here's William Roberts up next, alongside Dwayne Hall. Hall, Lancaster, Kentucky, right side. Roberts, left side. Out of Benson, North Carolina. Benson very close to Galat. That'll be where our next event is, the Door Car Fling, to close out the Fling season here in 2025. Staged and gone, 006 for Roberts on the let go on a 460 with a 0 at 150. Nice lap there for Roberts. Dwayne Hall, 496 at 139 over here on the right. Will Highhouse and the legend Chet Dragon. Dragon out of Huntington Mills, Pennsylvania, in his little 32 Bantam Altered. Chet was definitely the crowd favorite up at the Ace Ohio race a couple of years ago, as he knocked everybody out in his little Bantam Altered. Will Highhouse left side, the elite car out of Middleburg, Florida. Chet, the better of the two on the tree. And it goes 649 at 104 in the little altered. Will Highhouse left side, 454 at 152. Two more rolling up. Dragster on the left, Harold Keith out of Powell, Tennessee. Right side, Bill Waters. The Massachusetts runner over there on the right-hand side. See, I've calmed down the chat. They're all mellow now. I give them the whole mellow tone. 009-501-1 at 136 for Harold Keith. Bill Waters, 491-0 at 140. Ronnie Court doesn't know what CCD is. That's Coles County Dragway, USA. That is my home track. And Steve Rogers, way back in the day, raced juniors when I was the track owner, and then he raced big cars after that. So, well, it owned me more than I owned it. Mark, hello. Mark Mueller. No first round tonight. No. Zero chance. Less than zero chance. Well, I mean, well, we're not to midnight, so yes, no first round tonight. First round tomorrow. That's the plan. Jack Ostrowski. That's the guy on the t-shirt. The champ from last year. Won the 500K race. Appears on the shirt. 454 at 151 for Jack Ostrowski. Car 697. 463.9 at 148. Austin Johnson and Jerry Brewer. They'll line up now. Johnson already backed up, getting ready to pull forward. In the meantime, Jerry Brewer in that brand new 2025 Folk race cars built machine. Kind of hard to tell from my vantage point, but that looks like a little bitty wing there on the back of that Folk car. Austin Johnson, 008 on the tree. That's good. Jerry Brewer, 011 early. You'll need to tighten that up. Brewer, right side, 455 at 151. Austin Johnson, 448 at 154. As we wind our way through our final cars here in dragsters. Final time runs coming up. I can see the end. I can see the light. Bobby Benson, Cody Witt. How about this matchup? Both of them out of West Virginia. Benson left side. Crew member out there backing him up. She is getting him lined up straight in the right spot. She'll step away now. Again, later in the evening, we're getting a little bit of fluid out of these cars coming up here. Just, I'm guessing, more condensation than anything else at this point in the day. Cody Witt, right side. Naugatuck, West Virginia. You ever been to Naugatuck, West Virginia? He's not been to West Virginia, period. I've been to West Virginia. Wild and wonderful West Virginia. Benson is in. Witt is in. And we're gone. Perfect. Cody Witt trips in on the let go. 475 and 145. Perfect light there for Cody Witt. Bobby Benson, 483. 142 for the speed. Here's Michael Benson. Any relation? Yep, I'm sure. Victor, West Virginia. And Team Chat Bleachers. Right side, Troy Inskeep out of Muncie, Indiana. We thought maybe he fell asleep back in the back there. He was in the very, very back. Troy rolls up now, his race tech car. Out of Muncie, Indiana.
1, 6,
You,
1 red,
He's been all around the tree. 1, 6, minus 11. He's going to go 49.
Said he was going to go shallow and full 60 and 6.
Is that right?
But right at like 5 to 6.
Okay.
Oh.
I think you pulled a little too much. What do you think? 015 red went the wrong way with that. Troy 513 at 126. Michael Benson 516 at 133. So Troy, if you're aiming for that bullseye, you have you've shot the hay bale instead. Colt Somm, Steve Williams, not that Steve Williams, this Steve Williams. Steve Williams out of Arden, North Carolina. Right side, left side, Colt Somm out of Norman, Oklahoma. How about you?
Hold in like 30 minutes.
Really? Just rolled in the gate
Hold into the game.
within the last hour, 30 minutes ago. He dropped the gate when he dropped the trailer gate as he rolled through and just let the car fall out on the ground and jumped in and coasted up here. Steve Williams misses it a little bit. That's okay. Tonight's the night to do that. Steve Williams 449 at 155. Colt Somm a little bit better, 483 at 145. Not bad for just rolling it out of the box. Jay Ralston and Danny Edwards. Ralston out of Hunloke Creek, Pennsylvania. You ever been there? Nope, me neither. Danny Edwards from Talking Rock, Georgia. How does that town get that name? Talking Rock. Never mind. Is it? And just another quick look out there on the right-hand side of the track. Make sure everything is good, dry, clean. And I see a little mopping trail going on out there. So not good for Danny Edwards. Looks like he's being pushed off. Unlikely to make the call here. So Jerry Ralston will get the single over there on the left-hand side as our race cars are dwindling rapidly. Not that that's a bad thing. Eight cars left. Is it a junior comp car? I don't think it is. Junior comp chassis with a big block Chevrolet in it? Is that how that deal works? Yeah, I don't think so. We don't have a lot of that junior comp stuff on this side of the country. I guess you guys do out there out west. .007. Jay Ralston, 445, 156 for Ralston. Here's Greg Walker in what suspiciously appears to be not a dragster. How about a first-generation Camaro out of Clinton, Maryland? And Kevin Burkett, or Burkett, depending on where you're from. Vanceboro, North Carolina, right side. So we have one that just not going to get it back together. So we will get our cars going here. Door car left side, Walker. Drags to right side, Burkett. Well, we're 14 and 10, and Walker, when the car launched, it made a weird move to the right. Got a whole eyeball full of a Christmas tree right there, and he is rolling to a slow stop. I believe he's going to stop before he gets to the 8th mile mark. Or maybe he's just torqued. Walker 25.93 at 124, it says. I don't think it was 124 miles an hour. Kevin Burkett 477 at 144. Mr. Richard Briscoe sitting there in the water box. Briscoe out of Oakley, Illinois. One of my buddies from Coles County Dragway back in the day. And Nick Womack alongside. I think we're going to go out there and maybe pick up that Camaro and get him off of the racing surface. Not sure if he has some sort of a mechanical problem with the Camaro or he's just a little upset about the way that that run laid itself out. One of the two. Green lights on the quad. That's good. As we have a pair in the water box, a pair at the ready line, and a single, and that, as they say, will be that. Man, he's pouring the coals to it, isn't he? Left side, 493 at 139. Thing was like super rich going down through there. This is car 692. It's a Race Tech car. Suspended chassis. Beautiful paint scheme. Driver can't fill out a tech card. Todd Comer right side, New London, North Carolina. The Worthy car. Over on the right side. Synchronized burnouts. Final pair, one to go after that. Cowboy is going to pick up his chair. That means it is definitely the end of the night. All right, final pair right there, 460 at 150 left side for the unnamed driver. Todd Comer right side, 493 at 139. And now there's one. Jason Sizemore had a little trouble earlier, pushed him off, give him a chance to maybe make repairs, and this doesn't sound good as he completes his burnout, and the car goes silent. Everybody's running out there and he's hanging the helmet on the hook, and that is not a good sign. So Jason's not going to be able to make the run. So with that, our time run session is complete. Ronnie Court's going to jump in here and close out the night for us. I'm going to go back upstairs and shut down the live stream.
What a treat.
By the way,
Warren Evans.
thank you for the opportunity to jump in and do a little bit of this.
I expect to hear you more over the weekend. Warren Evans.
I hope we can make it work.
Yes. I know you got your hands full. You're punching the keys.
Well, I got some unruly guys. I can't keep them under control. That's kind of a problem. They're all creative, you know. They think they know what they're doing and all that.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Warren. Appreciate you. I know the chat bleachers were very appreciative of you and your guys in the camera angles. Of course, Les down there on the pan cam. We had Tristan, Joey, Austin, all kind of hanging around doing whether it's the jib or the starting line. It's a great group of guys. I think I got everybody in there. Tristan, Joey, Austin, Les, and then Warren. So thank you. Video was terrific on the live stream, and I think the chat bleachers agree. It's one of the best there is. Racers, we are officially concluded with tonight, I assume. I'm guessing we're done. Or we got, I don't know. I'm going to go over this here really quick for you before we shut the microphone off for the rest of the evening. Tomorrow, okay? And again, we want to say thank you to the folks who have helped out, APD Carburetors as well as ATI Performance Products, obviously Trailer Ranch, as well as Jakes, who have helped out with our 50Ks. We are now obviously combining. We have got our time run out of the way, which means tomorrow we start with round one, the order for Friday morning. And we do plan to start round one at 8 a.m. So 8 a.m. is the plan to start. Lord willing, we do plan to run with a run order of door even. That's door cars even. We will then follow with door cars odd. We will then get into dragsters even, and then dragsters odd. I will preference on the dragster side. We are probably going to separate you also by color because there are just so many of you. But if we feel like we don't need to based on the sizing of the lanes, I don't know. Smarter people than me will be able to decide that. They will then run. But door cars even, you are first out. Door cars odd, you are second out. $75,000 will be up for grabs. We are set to have a runner-up payout of $15,000, $3,000 to the semis, and then from there a seventh round win, $2,250, $1,500, $1,125, $75, and $375 as it rolls down from 7 to third round win. So third round win's going to pay $375, and then it obviously balloons upward. And if you can get to that split, boy, that's a really, really nice payout. So thank you, racers. I understand in many ways that this was a frustrating wait for the rest of the day during the weather delays, etc. But thanks for hanging tough with us, and thanks for hanging in there. We will bid you a good night, and we will see you tomorrow again with door cars kicking off our $75,000 to win Rad Torque Systems Fall Fling presented by Optima, ATI Performance Product, and APD Carburetor, as well as Trailer Ranch and Jake's kind of combo. The 275 is going to run, and we will run for $75,000 tomorrow. And we will start with door cars even at 8 a.m. So until then, get some get a good night's sleep. Thank you to the Fling team, to the Bristol team, TVC, and all them. You guys did an awesome job. Everybody up in the chat bleachers, hopefully you enjoyed the program. We will see you tomorrow. Get a good night's rest.